Well, we have another soggy day in the neighborhood this morning. But at least these guys got to eat, and it wasn't raining while they were eating. They and I are currently dry. Yeah, it's misty, and it's hovering around 60 again today. It's basically a carbon copy of yesterday. Don's out at the street getting his newspaper right now. And we are going to head to Whole Foods today. It's been 4 weeks since I did a full grocery shop. I had picked up some cream last time I was in Walmart. But yeah, it's been 4 weeks. So it is time to stock up again. I think we didn't grab the mail yesterday afternoon because it was raining. And I checked when I came back from the environmental park, but it hadn't been delivered yet. So I suspect Don is not only getting the paper, but he is also getting the mail. Right, Panther? Good boy. Yeah, there he is. Mail and paper, huh? See, he's got a box. I see that. He said he was fully loaded this morning. So, you would think I was done sorting Legos, but this bin needs sorted into large color bricks. I'm going to sort red, blue, yellow, beige. Over here, the bottom tub already has some Ziploc bags with bricks sorted by color. So, just a little sorting project this morning. And the box Don carried in was an eBay purchase. It's Mars Mission Legos. Woohoo! So Donnie, we had exciting Tesla news this morning.
Oh, that's right.
So last night on Facebook, the Model X owners group,
right,
they started reporting people with 2017 and 2016 AP 2.0 Model X's.
That's right.
That they were getting their MCU2 Hardware 3 done this week.
Yeah, MCU2 and Hardware 3.
Right, both. Yeah. We were very clear to make sure that they were saying what they thought they were saying.
Yeah, we did a follow-up post and they replied to the post. So.
Yep. So I messaged Raleigh Service and asked, is this for real? What about Ruby? And they said, yep, we have a part number now.
Yeah.
And would you like us to try to order you a kit? Don't have any idea how long that'll take.
Right.
And I said, yes, please. Right. So that's very promising. That's super promising. And we'll keep you posted on when we get the schedule to go in and have it done.
That's right.
Because at this point, it's a matter of getting the parts to Raleigh and...
Right. And that kind of stuff.
Yeah. It's exciting.
It is very exciting.
So don't order yours. Wait till mine gets ordered and in the pipeline, and then you can go order yours.
Raleigh, don't call your
right. Wait 48 hours and then call or something. Yeah, let's get ours in the pipeline.
Because our Raleigh guy might be busy and backed up.
That's right. So I've been sitting here a little over 3 hours and I'm not quite done. I probably have 1 more hour to go. You can see the bin is pretty empty, but it's not empty. And I have done sorting. This is stuff that needs to go into the Harbor Freight bins, and it really is more organized than it looks. These are mega blocks that I'm going to donate back to Guardian Angel. There were more in that bin than I had realized. This was probably a bin from a yard sale, so that kind of makes sense. And then I've got my colors sorted out. So we're fixing to head to Whole Foods. I'm going to pack up so the cats don't get into trouble with it. And then, I'll work on it some more later. Gray was asleep in the garage. Tux is coming down from the platform. You guys go get a little snack. There's still some food over there. Don and I are headed to Whole Foods. Sad to get Ruby dirty when she's perfectly clean, but there's so many days of rain ahead that it would be, virtually impossible not to drive her. So Here goes nothing. Well, other than the fact that Ruby's gotten wet and dirty, we're having an enjoyable ride up to Cary.
Yeah.
We're gonna run over to Harbor Freight first. I want a couple more storage bins, and since the last ones came, took like 5 or 6 weeks to arrive, we thought we'd just buy them in person this time.
I don't know.
That didn't work so good for me.
Work. Yeah,
no. Yep. So now with every Model 3 we see, we have to pause and really study it to see if it's a Model Y. Mostly we're looking if it's chrome delete or not. Now I know a lot of Model 3 owners did a chrome delete, but like Don said one time, if it's chrome deleted,
some still questionable. Is it a 3 or a Y?
It's worth studying more closely. If it's still got chrome on it, it's pretty much you're guaranteed it's a Model 3.
Right.
So anyway, it's a little bit more to study now than there was before. Wow, those are cool. Never mind the tools.
Looks like a little yellow tag.
Maybe that was part of the problem in ordering it. These are, no, this is exactly the ones.
Isn't that it?
Yep, the small and the large. Don's being good. He says he has everything. We did get him a knee cushion, a big piece of rubber for his knees, and then my bins. You're sure you don't need anything else?
Oh, need is a funny word.
You sure you don't want anything else? This is like, we're in your territory now, you know.
Well, it's like I told Marianne though, now that they're not so far away.
Yeah, this is the first time in the Cary store. We've been going to the one on Capitol Boulevard or the one in Durham. We've not been in this one before.
That's right. And now they have one in Sanford, which is actually about as far, maybe a scooch further, but it's a much nicer drive.
Right, a fun drive on a non-rainy day.
Non-rainy day.
Thank you. Hey, the Model X has a California plate and the official Tesla bike rack. The coneflower is so pretty, but the deer, they just, they eat them. Well, this is the first time I've seen boneless, skinless chicken breasts since March. So I'm gonna buy a couple. Well, I noticed they had a small selection of flour again. The rice is still pretty empty. The cart's so full I almost can't push it. Especially one I didn't realize it before, but because I put all of this curbside stuff up front, and I guess because you're really not supposed to eat unless you're socially distanced, a lot of the tables are gone that used to be up here. Well, there's 8 bags here. We got the storage containers back there and 5 bags here, so that's 13 bags total. Well, I'm glad to be back in Ruby and to have that mask off. Don says I was in there about 90 minutes today, and I'm grateful that it's, what's the temperature?
61.
61. I'm really grateful that it's cool outside today and not 85, 90 degrees summer hot, because that mask when it's hot, you know, obviously is harder to tolerate for a while. But yeah, I was glad to get that off. It was about the same in there as it has been the last couple times I've shopped. Maybe a few less things out of stock than before, but then there was still plenty of stuff that was missing. I don't know. It was about the same. It was about, the floor was still marked. There was still a ton of you know, the curbside pickup or the Whole Foods delivery program going on. Things still individually wrapped. Still some signs up limiting quantity. Still one way on the aisle. Still limiting the number of people in the store. So it was pretty, I would say, routine for pandemic shopping at this point. You know, Donnie, I already knew I had the best husband ever, but if you were trying to earn additional brownie points, that is so sweet of you.
Well, just blast her off. It's easy to do. I got a kid set up here, and I got a pretty wife, and you know, she needs to be driving a pretty car.
Well, I appreciate you. Thank you.
You're welcome, sweetheart.
It should be hopefully easier to come off when it's not dried on and
It's not dried on.
yeah. All right. Well, I'm in here plugging along.
it actually rained kind of hard while we parked and you were in there. You didn't see it. It actually kind of come down pretty good, so she was really wet. She wasn't just sort of damp. She was actually wet.
Right, right.
So getting her wet with the power washer, you know, and the amount of garage dripping is about the same.
Now, like I said, I knew I was a lucky girl. I am only halfway through with the groceries, maybe not even. I stopped to clean out the 2 crisper bins before I put in the avocados, onions, and other produce I brought home. And I'm plugging along as fast as I can. When you've been to Whole Foods, you get a treat for dinner. Well, it's another evening of rain. We're hearing a little thunder out there, and now it's time for the rest of our dinner, which is a really nice piece of steak with some onions, Vidalia onions. Well, it's been another marathon Lego sorting session, and the big bin is empty. And I'm going to file these away and call it quits for the night. My back cannot take sitting on the floor anymore.